Tad O'Malley here from O'Malley & Langen. If you're used to wearing these, and now you're stuck home wearing these, you may have a disability that prevents you from working. Call us at O'Malley & Langen. We can help you get the Social Security benefits that you've earned. Good morning and welcome to You Be the Judge. Our topic today is, I think, an extremely important one. It's one that could be legitimately said to be a topic that could save someone's life. It's about life and death. It's about suicide prevention. And when you hear the word suicide, the first reaction that I have is to step back, to shut it down.
Yes.
It's such an unpleasant, horrible subject, but such an important subject. And I'm really pleased to have as our guest today to talk about something that I'm totally inadequate to speak about. But Jan Mraz and Kathy Wallace, Kathy from the Northeast Suicide Prevention Initiative, and Jan from NAMI, will give us a little insight in what it is that causes someone to lose all hope and end their life, and what we can do to prevent those suicides, or at least make them rarer. Kathy, tell us a little bit about your organization.
Okay. We're a very new organization. We're a nonprofit. It's comprised of people in the mental health system or a background in mental health services, and people who've lost someone to suicide. And we call them survivors. And we informally knew each other. We started working on a plan to have a walk, and then we decided that we need to formalize this, and so we became a nonprofit, and we have a wonderful, wonderful team.
You know, I think it's important now to tell our audience that if you have a loved one that you're worried about,
Yes.
Or you've lost someone to suicide, you can join this remarkable organization.
Absolutely.
And by all means, and I hope that I will be there on Saturday, September 7th at 2013, 9 a.m. registration, at 10 a.m. a walk. There'll be remembrance activities, bandanas for dogs, and it's a family-oriented event.
Yes. Yes.
So, Lackawanna County Courthouse, the Linden Street side, Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, I'm sorry.
No, that's
and
okay.
Jan, your organization, NAMI, which stands for?
The National Alliance on Mental Illness. But before I tell you about that, let me just tell you, Kathy Wallace is doing an unbelievable job with her organization. I mean, it's only existed for what, 2 or 3 years?
No, really, 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months?
We started informally.
Well, you started as a different
Yes.
organization.
Informally,
yes.
yeah.
And the
Yes.
tremendous help and support that she has from the local people in school districts is fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
She's a tremendous advocate. But NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and we are the Scranton area chapter. In the state of Pennsylvania, there are around 58 or 59 local chapters. And the purpose of our organization, there's also a national level and a state level, and then the local level of the organization. And our purpose is to help persons with mental illness and to provide support and education for family members. We take a lot of pride in the support group meetings that we have 3 times a month. We meet at the Scranton at CMC, the Geisinger CMC, on the 2nd and 4th Mondays of the month from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m.
And you can attend a support group meeting
Just
without
drop
having
in.
to pay?
Walk in.
Just drop in.
Just walk in?
Just
You
drop
don't need
in.
a doctor to refer
Nothing.
you?
No,
or
it's
anything?
for persons with the illness. It's for persons who are family members or even friends. And we call our meetings caring and sharing.
You know, Jan, I didn't know that. And that is so important to me because in my other job, being a lawyer at O'Malley & Langen, we see so many people that suffer from significant depression. We see people suffering from traumatic brain injury induced by automobile accidents, all of whom cause depression. People in constant pain become depressed, and you talk to them
Yeah.
and they'll become teary-eyed and say, yes, they've thought about ending their life, or they've thought about divorcing their wife or quitting their job. And these support group meetings
They're unbelievable.
They're
could be very
wonderful.
helpful
Yes.
to them.
We started going in 2000, the year 2000, when my son was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and we've been going ever since. We've received a lot of support. We've learned a lot. Probably the best thing about going to a support group meeting is to find that you're not alone. People who come for the first time think that they're the only one in that situation, and they are amazed at when, all right, I'll explain our situation, and Kathy's here for the first time, and she's saying to herself, oh my gosh, those are the same things that
Same
we're
thing I'm
going
going
through.
through.
We're the same. I can't believe
Yeah.
that you're going through you did this.
We refer so many people to NAMI, especially family members, because people have no idea how difficult it is having a mental illness,
Absolutely.
and then taking care of
Or
someone,
living with someone with a
living with
mental
illness.
someone. And so when they hear from other parents, well, this worked for me, it might not work for you, because it's not advice giving, it is support. And I feel so comfortable referring people to our local NAMI.
When we come back, and we've got to take a break, when we come back, I want to talk a little bit more about your support groups and how you interact with them. And I want to share with you some of the people that I have seen. You mentioned a disease that in my mind is so underdiagnosed and such a problem. That's the bipolar disorders. So please stay tuned to You Be the Judge.